Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Monday, June 14th, 2021. The tarot card for today is the Nine of Wands from the Wandering Star Tarot by artist Kat Pierce. Repeat after me. Saturn square Uranus. We first saw it on February 17th. You might want to think back to what was going on then. And we have one today. And the third and final one, which is going to, help push us into 2022, happens on December 24th. Ugh, and that's kind of how this card feels sometimes, because this is that I'm still standing card. We always cue the theme from Rocky, where he's running up the steps of the Philadelphia Art Museum. It's like, yeah, feeling strong now, but boy, it was the hard way. With Saturn, it's the hard way, and learning lessons the hard way. I think it depends upon how receptive you are to the lesson as to how hard the lesson may be. Now, these two planets are like a contradiction in terms, okay? If you think of Saturn as restrictive, with chains and being unable to move, and Aquarius is like freedom-seeking, humanitarian, and world loving, and just eccentric and out there, wanting to be social. When you take those two kind of energies and you feel them within you, it's almost like a push me pull you kind of thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And this card it's a good card, but it's not one that's easy. You'll probably often worse for the wear for the things that you have been through, but this tends to show that there has been progress after difficulties, okay? And that's not a bad thing, all right? It's not a bad thing. It comes through persistence and determination. The energies that you're experiencing this week are not best met through resistance. Remember that. They are met with flexibility. And if it looks like a forest there behind her, think of it that way. It's like it's much easier to be flexible and be able to adjust your path to find your way through than it is to think that I'm plowing through this way, this is it, this is the direction that I picked. Okay, and that's kind of like the Uranus and Taurus kind of thing going on, because Uranus and Taurus are very opposite as well. So, I understand where people are having trouble trying to figure out sometimes what to do, how to move forward. But this is a card that is showing that, you can. And it's, yeah, we talk about this all the time. Everybody always says that, when they, turn on their radio or start their car or whatever, that the theme from Rocky comes up when this card comes out. So, I'm going to wait to hear from everybody again, because it seems to happen rather frequently. But, this is a beautiful deck. And, let me see the words that she has used. Strength, support, and boundaries. Boy, oh boy. And with Saturn, you get those boundaries, all right? Saturn, believe it or not, is supportive, and so is Uranus. But Saturn, what you get, this is where the strength comes from, is you get it for the long term. So when you figure things out as you are moving forward, these lessons and the rewards that Saturn gives are for the long term. This, whatever's happening right now, it's being felt throughout the entire year of 2021. And it just happens to be exact today. And if you give me a second, we have a couple of transits being made by the moon. And the first is in opposition to Saturn. It's a Monday, all right? And it may have you feeling like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to bother with people, blah, 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 blah. And, if that's the case, and if you have the ability, then you're better off, shut off your messaging or do whatever, and just, apply yourself do what needs to be done. And I'm sure Saturn will be much happier if you do. The second is a square that the moon is making to Uranus. And, I just feel like maybe today you're just not happy, just not comfortable in your own skin, where, it's like I don't want to be here. I want to be off doing other things, that kind of thing. So when you have this Nine of Wands and you're being told, stand up again, do what you got to do, get the job done. Oh man, it just has that kind of feeling, almost leaning towards a 10, which is oppression, but it's not, okay? It's just that I need change. I need change yesterday, and I need to, push through this and make it happen. But I don't want to be bothered with people while I do it. So, that's a hard one. It really, truly is. But, that's a personal decision that you have to make based on, we had the word boundaries in there, okay? It's a perfect word to describe these aspects that are taking place in how you feel. So you may need to set some boundaries today in order to leave space for yourself to deal with these energies. Now, the good thing with the moon is that when you feel this way, they only last a few hours, all right? They're not going to be there for, 4 or 5 days like some aspects are, okay? So that's a plus. But the Saturn square Uranus, that is like a cloud hanging over everyone for the entirety of this year. So I think that's enough. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.